Hello, crazy people. Hope everybody's doing all right on this Wednesday afternoon. Or whatever time it is where you are. We will have a momentary pause of silence. I have to do something that's going to make some noise for a second, but I'm still here. I'll be there in a minute. Technical difficulties. Talks amongst yourselves. Okay, well, that was fun. Not. Blech. Hey, Mabel. Hey, Ted. Hey, Darlene. Hi, TG. What the hell? What, Dimble? What are you wetting the helling? Oh, it's always an adventure. Any more gooses? Goose babies? Tell the others to hurry up. They're falling behind. Damn, no more babies. They suck. Okay. How's everybody else? TG, you a lion fibbing Halo thief. Quit doing that. So has anyone seen the Uber Eats commercial? It brought up commercials before that treat people like they're idiots, right? Or that think people are idiots. They act like they think people are stupid. And the new Uber Eats commercials, because you can get anything delivered Uber Eats. Now they're saying that, you can get anything Uber Eats, but not everything is edible or something. And they go through these little things like burger, edible, toilet paper, not edible, toothpaste, and the guy gets stuck because it's kind of both, but not. I'm like, wow, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, and then there's the one where the guy is eating Scotch tape, saying, "Well, I would think everything that you can get on Uber Eats is edible." Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. Yeah, duh. I'm like, wow, you have no faith in people whatsoever. Ridiculous. Coming down in America. Yay. Yeah, duh. I don't know. Absolutely, Darlene. You guys are always on my candle. You know that. Yep. TG. That was clever. That was very, very clever. I see what you did there. I do. And because I see what you did there, we'll see you in 5 minutes. It was very clever, though. I give you kudos for that one. She's always trying, A for effort there, but still, nope. Yeah, he pulls out a dog toy. He's like, dog toy? not edible unless you've been a good boy. I'm like, oh my god, really? Yeah. And it was a rope bone, so even that's it's not technically edible. It's chewable, not edible. I'm like, really? Yeah. Telling you, these advertising people must think that people are really, really dumb that they would do that. Hey, Mr. Dim, commercials like that bug me. Oh yeah, the one that eats the soap. Yeah, not edible. This is horrible. Yeah, you're stupid. Here's your sign. Yeah. Um, yeah, I've been binging Night Court, the old show Night Court on Amazon Prime, and it's on IMDb, so you get commercials, and I've been inundated with Uber Eats commercials like that. So I have them almost memorized. They're like imprinted in my brain. Oh, good, Darlene. I don't know, but then there are other commercials. Like there's one for a new series of children's books that's based on how kids got really dependent on having their parents home. Hi, Alex. During the COVID lockdowns and everything, and people working from home and all that. And now all of a sudden, oh, she mentioned something that isn't supposed to be mentioned in my chat. She'll be back. Um, and it's a series of children books on like what my parents do at work type of thing. Like, you know, this is where mommy goes, or this is where daddy goes, or whatever. Um, yeah, so that's not a bad thing, although, you know, kids always have to deal with that when they start with like kindergarten or something. There's a separation issue, and anything after that, they should be able to deal with it because they've already dealt with it. But for kids that haven't gone through that separation, if they're being, schooled publicly or whatever, or going to a school instead of homeschooling, they after kindergarten they should already be used to it. Before kindergarten, yeah, I can see needing the books to explain things or something, but and I'm kind of torn between the whole the commercial. There's a commercial where it shows kids like if you can't be there, you can still be there. And it, you FaceTime. It's this whole setup to face to face video call basically. And I'm like, well, that would be good for like one of them is a parent that's in the military, and that I can understand. Another one is grandparents and things, but it shouldn't be used as a oh well, I don't have to be home because I can just video my kid. And I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that one. Mm. But at least it's not a dumbed down commercial. It just shows that you can communicate with people over distances if you can't be there, which is good because I mean, you know, for people that have relatives that live far away from them, they can't see, that would be a good thing, right? But also, this, I mean, all kinds of video call options. So needing one specifically just for that, I don't think is the thing. It's called a phone. Yeah. Welcome back, TG. Yeah, I don't see my kids on any kind of chat or in person or on the phone, but that's their choice. So, yes, welcome back, TG. Mhm. And there's those little like security camera things, and they're like, keep an eye on your kids when you're not home, and it shows the kids walking in from like school. Hey, Dave, and the parent is like, "Hey, kids," and the kids are like, "Hey, mom." That would have freaked me right the fuck out if I'm back in the day walking in the house and having my mom say hello to me when I know she's not home. Okay, I would have been like, no, that's creepy. That's gotta go. Yeah, Darlene, mine just don't communicate with me at all. She is, Dave. Absolutely. She already got timed out. Hmm. She's going for a YouTube record, and I don't mean just my channel YouTube record. I mean she's going for YouTube record of being timed out. There's got to be somebody somewhere that's keeping track of that, and they got their eye on TG for the new record. Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you don't, you're damn close to it. Absolutely. Yeah, she's definitely not an angel. She's a fibbing little Halo thief. I'm telling you, TG. One day, a really angry angel is going to show up looking for their halos. Probably more than one angel looking for their halo. Oh, I'm definitely not an angel. I never claimed to be one. I wouldn't want to be one. Angels are boring. They don't get to have any fun. I am. I'm a masshole every night. Just don't make the masshole come out and play. That's all. Wow, is there somebody like interesting on right now or something? Boop, boop. Hey, my dibble.
Hello.
I love you too, TG. So those other gooses are just not getting with the program, huh? They're running behind.
Well, I've been gone all day, so I don't know
Mm.
what happened today. Um, I'm just now walking outside to find a baby, maybe? Or no, probably not. Is there a baby down there?
Mm.
I expect. Oh God, there's a cormorant. You ever seen
Okay.
one of them?
I absolutely adore Susanna. Um, she is one of my favorite people on YouTube. Susanna is so sweet. But she actually sent me the link to Tania's jewelry thing today,
Woo.
which normally I would greatly appreciate, but it started at 2:00, same time as my show. So why would she send me a link to a show that's on at the same time as mine?
She doesn't remember.
She's the one that keeps the community news. She makes the announcement.
Yeah, I know, but it's all right if she don't remember. I don't remember who has a show on what day. I don't even remember what day this is.
Oh, Susanna, I love you.
I love her too. Goose, where is everybody? Lady, where is everybody?
She yelling at the gooses and the duckles. Duckles. Okay, gooses and
Duckles.
duckles. She does
What
have
are
a
you doing,
gorgeous
lady?
yard.
Where are you going, lady? Drake. Oh, all right. Not much going on over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 drakes waiting on their ladies. Sitting here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 gooses. They got nothing else to do. They're waiting. We need some daggone baby action.
Yeah, we do. We want babies. Hey, Bonnie.
Yes, we do. We want babies. How about you? Hey, Bonnie. Oh, hey, Jen. Hey, Darlene.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Scarlett. Hey, let me see. Who else? Somebody else?
Just
Dave.
Sandy. Hi, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy. Yeah, so I don't want to stay long because I just got home and I want to get something to eat and stuff like that.
Oh, you don't need to eat.
Sooner or later I will. I won't do it right away. But I was pretty nervous going in there. But I had a real good, I liked the guy that I saw, the oral surgeon guy.
Yeah, good.
I feel like we're all on the same page. He's going
That's
to get
good
to
thing.
me right away.
Yay.
But it will still take 9 months to a year to get all the disease and stuff out of my face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a process.
But it has to all be cleared out, and I have to have a healthy mouth before they'll put the implants in.
Right.
So what I'm going to have in between, because they're going to take everything out in like a month, and then I'll have like temporary teeth for like almost a year.
I remember teeth. Kind of like I remember sleep.
And he's going to leave my wisdom teeth in. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is.
He doesn't think they're ever going to be a problem. I only have 2 on the bottom. The other 2 on the top are out. But yeah.
Sandy, do you have any updates on what's going on with the auction that you guys are going to do?
I don't even see Sandy in here yet.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was.
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
I know I saw a blurb on my subscription thing. Sandy's going live
Is
today.
that what you were saying the other day, that her landlord is a dick?
Yeah, her landlord's a dick. He's a complete asshole.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sandy.
And
But nobody wants to stay where it's a stressful environment all the time. That sucks.
Flipping Crazy and Willow and I don't know who else besides Sandy herself. They're going to be organizing an auction around the beginning the first week of next month. I don't have a date or anything yet, but it's to help raise money to help Sandy move. They're going to be looking for a new place to live because her landlord's he's mind fucking her is what he's doing, and it's wrong. And he's keeps kicking her out and then saying she can stay and then kicking her out, and he's not taking any legal steps to get her out, but he'll message her and be like, okay, you have until tomorrow to leave, and she's like, what?
Yeah.
So nobody's to deal with that kind of stress,
There's a special place in hell for people like that.
Yeah, and there's no ice water there. So and
I mean, that shit's not funny.
It's not. The mental instability of not knowing whether or not you
Have a place to stay. At the end of the day, it sucks. Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's treacherous. It's terrifying. It's traumatizing.
It definitely is. So she said that they're gonna put stuff in storage and start, look for a place to live, look for a place to move to. And, that way they won't have to deal with him anymore. And I don't really blame her. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But I mean, at one point he apparently even threatened to have sheriffs come and kick her out, and that's illegal. He hasn't taken any steps through the court to evict her. And he doesn't have any grounds to evict her. As far as I know, he's got nothing. So,
well, he would be educated when the police got there, because they wouldn't have any ability to help him.
Right. But meanwhile, everybody is stressed out. The dogs get stressed out, and because she got little dogs and they stress out easy, and that can cause health problems with them too. So she just doesn't need this bullshit, and he just needs to go. May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your pubic hairs. Yeah, he just needs to see it later. Bye, So, I will have more details when I get the details. I will share them with people because I definitely want to help promote that auction to help raise money for her and Ryan to be able to get out of there and to puppers. It's sad though because she lives next door to Kent, and her and Kent are best friends. So now she's gonna have to move away, and that's gonna be weird to not have Kent just walk into the door being like, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah. All kinds of craziness, and my heart goes out to you, Sandy, and I do wish you the best, and I will promote whatever they come up with for a time and all that. Date and time definitely be promoted. I've had to go through that with a couple of landlords that I've had. It's just like, even with rental agreements, they were like, "Oh, you're out of here," and I'm like, "I have a rental agreement, and you have no grounds. What are you doing?" And with the one I have here, it depends on which drug he's on whether or not I can stay or not. So he's been really good lately. I mean, the last time we talked about it, he was like, "Well," I told him that he was stuck with me until I died. He goes, "Please don't die in my house." I'm like, nice.
But, yeah, no choice.
Yeah, it's not really like I can pick where unless I off myself, and then I could.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna die. Let's leave this house. Go die in the yard.
Yeah. So yeah, but usually
that would be ideal, so that way someone would find you.
Yeah. Yeah. And my mom couldn't come over today, so she's coming over tomorrow.
Yay!
My granddaughter is sick and was home from school today, but she thinks she'll feel better enough to go back to school. And I was like, Mom, the grandkids are 14 and 16 years old. They can stay home for an hour or two by themselves without burning the place down. She goes, "Well, I don't know what it is. I just can't leave them by themselves." I'm like, "I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you because you'll get mad and won't talk to me anymore." Oh. She honestly doesn't let them do anything, but then complains because they don't do anything. Like, you cannot have it both ways.
I
So
bought a bunch of crap.
you're always buying.
The best thrift store in town is like a block and a half away from this oral surgeon. And I'm going to be going there like twice a month sometimes. So I'm really going to be broke. By the end of this thing, I'm going to be so broke. I'll have a bunch of cool crap, though.
You?
Sorry, I got Ellen on. Nope, it's not Ellen, it's the talk. Off. I'm all dressed up. So what did I miss this morning?
Where?
All morning. I haven't been on
I don't know.
since half of Victoria's show.
I wasn't on anything before Victoria's show. I wasn't awake. I fell asleep at like 5
What
o'clock.
happened to you this morning?
I fell asleep at like 5 o'clock this morning, and my alarm went off at 7:25. So.
Well,
Very sleepy.
Jen, oh my God. It trickles in. I am not doing good. Because that stupid purse that I sold, the dude that bought it doesn't like that girl anymore, I guess, and he wants to return it. So I don't really have a choice. eBay's going to make me take it back. So that's a sale I did not get.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. Sold something while I was at the oral surgeon, but it was only what was it? $10 pair of earrings. Can't pay the bills with a $10 sale.
You actually text me and tell me I was live?
Where were you? You were not talking.
Because I was having technical difficulties. I was making a lot of noise, so I had to mute myself. I told everybody.
I also called you.
Huh?
I also called you.
Yeah.
I ringed it and you didn't answer. I was getting ready to call the 911s on you.
I was in the process of getting on live and moving around on my bed. That's why I ended the call, because I knew that somebody was going to call me and tell me I was muted or whatever, but I was.
Jen,
Yeah.
I don't cross post most of the time. I forget. I've got about 12, 15, 20 items on there. They don't get any action. They've been on there forever. I've marked them down as low as I'm marking them. Do you do good on Mercari? I mean, I've had a couple of things that I listed when I cross-posted and they sold right away. But then, you don't get any views unless you're marking it down all the time. So, kind of sucks.
Yeah, I can't comment on that stuff because I don't do it.
Some people really rave about Mercari that it's so great, but I don't know what they're selling.
Yeah.
That must be what's different. And you know what's really weird is my new mailman is always flirting with me. What is wrong with him? don't want him to be flirting with me every time I see him. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Maybe he's just really friendly.
He's pretty friendly. But I mean, it's not like he gets extra for my packages. No,
Yeah.
like a year ago, they used to get paid for per piece that they picked up. So if I had 20 pieces going out, that was great for my mailman. But they don't get that now. They just get a flat hourly rate. Oh, it's not even like hourly. They just get paid for 8 hours. If it takes 10, that's too damn bad. That's a lot of the reason why my mailman retired.
Well, I have a package that I don't know where it is, and according to Pirate Ship, it says ready to ship.
Very few returns, Jen. That's why I love it too. I wish eBay would get that 3-day completed sale. That would solve so many problems. So many problems. But would he get extra for his package? Did I say that? Well, whose package?
Then getting a little frisky with us here. I'm such a bad influence.
There.
So the package is ready to ship, but it went out with my other packages last Wednesday, a week ago. Everybody else has gotten their package except this one person. And I don't have any tracking info. When it says where it usually says view details, it says reprint label. So it was never scanned into the system.
You know how I was complaining that same week about those packages not being scanned, and I literally handed them to the postman?
Yeah.
Well, they arrived just fine. They just were not scanned the whole entire trip until they got to the place where they were being delivered.
Well, I'm hoping that's the case here because there's no reason that package should not have gotten put in the system when it went with the others. And the guy had the scanner in his fucking hand when he came and picked them up. So the person did say they'd let me, because I asked them, I said, please let me know the package gets there because I don't know where it is and I have no way to track it because according to the post office, they don't have it.
You can't even make a claim on it because it hasn't been scanned. So, that right there is a crock of crap.
And the thing that pisses me off is not only was their item in there, but I put something extra in there and I made them something. So there's, something that I made in there as well. And if it got lost, that'll piss me off. Masswell will come out if that happens. Forget what, Jen? We got it.
Where'd Scarlett go? How come she always leaves?
I don't know.
After she stirs it up.
Because that's what she does. She stirs shit up and she runs away.
Come back, Scarlett. Come back. Hi, Annie.
Hi, Annie. Because she's a little Welsh brat that lies about being an angel.
She's not a liar.
Yes, she is. Not an angel.
She just fibs.
Well, fibment is lying. It's just a nice way of saying it. It's just a nice way of saying lying. My mom used to do that.
It's totally different than lying.
Yeah. My mom used to be like, well, it's just a little white lie. And I'd look at her and go, Mom, a lie is a lie. It doesn't matter what color it is. Don't be racist.
Wonder if my mailman's here yet.
Just a little white lie because those are okay, but like, no.
So I heard it snowed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I heard it snowed in a few places. All I know is I know I'm not there, so I'm good. I did forget to turn my heat back on the other night though, when it was like 40 degrees in my bedroom.
Yeah, it got cold again last night too.
And I turned it on yesterday morning, but yeah, I was achy and stiff as a board.
42 degrees when I woke up.
because of the cold. Yeah.
I'm just gonna guess on this weight and say it's under 3. What do you think about that?
Sure, why not? I'm good with that.
I'm good with it.
I don't
Going
know.
down.
Between the degenerative disc disease and the arthritis everywhere, cold is extremely
3.
painful, and I know you know that because you have arthritis. So cold is not my friend.
If I lose you, it's because I'm trying to print a label.
Okay.
Did I lose you?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay. Sometimes it happens right when it rolls over. All right, mailman, don't show up until I get this printed. I do have 2 things going out. Oh crap, he's already been. Nope, he isn't. Great. I had a tablecloth that I bought from.
You still there? Okay, now I think she might have lost us. I can't hear you. Well, that sucks. I want to hear the end of the story. Boo. We can't hear you anymore. Come back to us. Hey, Carol. Good afternoon. Debbie, I think, is now having technical difficulties. She said she might lose us because she's printing a label, but then she was okay, but then she disappeared mid sentence. So I think she's having technical difficulties. I don't know how long it will take her to realize that we can't hear her or whatever. Yeah, it comes and goes. Today's okay. Tired, very tired. Then I'm always tired because I don't sleep well. It's kind of chronic sleepiness. But thank you for asking or saying, I hope you feel better. You know what I mean. Thank you. My brain is not functioning well today. I actually debated. I woke up at 10 minutes of 2. My show starts at 2. I had my alarm set for 10 minutes of. Did not expect the complications I had when I woke up, but I should, at this point, expect everything because I always expect the unexpected. Anyway, I was so tired because I got about 45-minute nap. Yes, Jen, I am Saturday, probably around 4 o'clock. And I actually debated pushing the time back an hour so I could get an hour more sleep, and I was like, no. So I don't know if I'll have that long of a show today, but yeah. Yes, Jen, I am because I need to save up pennies from my phone bill and for Sandy's auction at the beginning of the month. And my 3 month phone bill is due. I pay my phone bill every 3 months through Mint Mobile. And it's $83 and some change after they tack on their fees and whatnots. It's $25 a month. So then you have their $13 of wow, I can't math. However many dollars of their fees and whatnot that they tack on, it comes to $83 and some change. And since that doesn't fit in my regular budget, that's funny. I have to raise up some money to be able to pay that. And I do want to help help out Sandy as much as I can. Get some things at her auction. Yeah, Mint Mobile is a good deal. As long as you don't have a problem with paying it 3 months at a time. And at the time I got Mint Mobile, I did not. Life circumstances changed though, and now it's a little tough. But I really wouldn't have the money to do $46 a month either, which is what my phone bill was. So it pretty much cut my phone bill in half. Yeah, so. And my carrier is Deadpool. Thank you, Carol. Not many people can say that their phone carrier is Deadpool, except those that are on Mint Mobile. Because he owns it. Ryan Reynolds owns Mint Mobile. Yippers. Sorry. And I got a phone through them as well. Unfortunately, there's a problem with either the charging port or the charging cable. I'm hoping it's a problem with the cable because I cannot send the phone out or take the phone anywhere to get it fixed if it's the port. It just takes forever to charge this phone. Forever. She's back.
Sorry.
Okay.
But I went ahead and taped up and ran it to the mailbox. Ow.
Yay. Hi, Joyce.
What did I miss?
Everything.
Well, I was in the middle of saying something. I don't remember what.
Yeah, you got cut off mid-sentence.
What was I saying?
Something about tablecloth, I think. I don't know.
Yes. Somebody bought a tablecloth and somebody bought a pair of earrings while I was in the oral surgeon place.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's always nice to have cha-ching happen when you're in a business.
Right?
Yeah, it's cool. So
Yeah,
I got
well,
to the mailbox and
Tina,
it'll all go out. Yay, what?
Tina, I did clean it out. The charging port. The charging port. It's been cleaned out. Yeah, I don't know. It's since day one. I mean, since I took the phone brand new out of the box, and it was brand new. It's not even a refurbished phone. It's a brand new phone. It takes forever to charge the damn phone. So.
Hey, Tina. Hey, Joyce.
Hey,
Carol.
Tina, how the fuck are ya?
I missed a bunch of people.
Oh, yay, Jen. So yeah, I'm hoping it's the charging cable and not the port. Like there's a crimp or crink or something in the damn cable that's causing it to do that. I just haven't been able to get another cable to try it out with this.
A $70 sale. What was it?
1,000 damn charging cables in my house, and not one of them fits this phone.
Well, is your phone a Type C?
I believe so. I looked it up.
Okay.
So I think so.
Because I was going to throw in an extra charger for you, remember?
Yes.
And you couldn't tell me it was a C. Because I haven't put the postage on that thing yet.
Tina, he found the lint in the new phone or in your old phone? Because this was a brand new phone. And day one, I mean,
Ooh!
right out,
Was it a Blu-ray DVD or a Blu-ray player?
right out of the box, it took 8 hours to charge my phone. I mean, it was ridiculous.
That don't sound right.
That, and when it's plugged in, if I move my phone around, it like do bling bling. It connects
That
and
sounds like the
disconnects.
cable.
Yeah, it connects and disconnects. It connects and disconnects. So I'm hoping it's the cable. You know, because my other phone,
Stop pinching her on the butt. God.
my old
Man.
phone, you know, takes not even 2 hours to charge. So unfortunately, my old phone charging cable will not fit this phone.
So it must be a Type C.
Yeah.
Yeah. These new phones are Type C. I have to get all new chargers. All right. Well, that makes it easy because I've already got you an extra cable.
Yay, thank you.
Yay. It's short, though.
Well, the only
a
place
movie for $70? Woohoo!
Good God, girl. Quiet down over there.
It's very exciting. One tiny little movie that's going to ship for $3. And
Yeah, somebody's crazy. I love it when people with money buy stuff that they just don't even care what they're spending on. You know what I mean?
did you see that tube thing of lotions that Victoria sold for $120? Oh my God.
Yeah. 2 bottles of freaking hand lotion or moisturizing lotion.
Right?
For $120. I was like, well, somebody's out of their mind. I want to have money like
Must
that.
be some good damn lotion.
I want to be able to have money like that. That you can be like, oh, I love that lotion. I'm going to buy it. $120. You know?
I need a new phone. My screen is all cracked up. I know. Who's over there clicking their tongue? Somebody, some bird is over there. Or a frog. Man, get over here away from that black-capped chickadee, and maybe you could tell me what it is, Code.
Yeah, that lotion better be able to do my dishes and mow the lawn for me, along with a few other things, if it's going to be $120. And the lotion better come with some serious perks. You know what I'm saying?
The bird. What is it?
I don't know. I don't hear it.
They're like cluck, cluck, clucking.
If it's clucking, maybe it's a chicken.
Like that. No, it's not a chicken.
It's a dibble.
It could be a crow.
Could be.
Making some weird noise.
Crows are actually pretty good at mimicking.
I think I'm spending a lot at. I've freaking heard that. I think I'm spending a lot at 8. Why's it got to be that high? You're just going to rub it in your skin and then it's gone.
Right?
Yeah, but I feel pretty good about some of these deals that I get from Victoria. She got some crazy ass deals.
Yeah, she does.
Did you get a package from her?
I did. Thank you, Dibble.
Did it have that eye drops?
Yes, it did.
Anything else?
I was like, damn, Dibble trying to tell me something.
Well, maybe it'll help.
Maybe, yeah. If I can remember to take it out of my studio and bring it in my room.
I mean, you're not going to go do anything about it. So, maybe it'll help.
Maybe. Yeah, there was Pond's something or other. in there too. Pond's
Oh,
hand
good,
towelettes or something.
good.
I was like, okay.
Whatever.
But my mom used to use Pond's cold cream to take her makeup off.
Yes, I got some of that. As soon as I opened it up from that box, my mom's like, "Ah, I love Pond's." I'm like, well, I guess you might be wanting that then, right? She's like, "Yeah, I'll take it." Like, I swear, everything I get, I come home and she's got first dibs.
Well, I know it says moist towelettes on it, but she put the sticker that says this is a gift from Little Debbie on like the face of it
On
on
the
over the
lid.
plastic. And I
So
haven't
you don't
taken
know
it
what
out.
it is?
I haven't
Hmm,
taken it out of the plastic yet, so I don't know exactly what it is.
some kind of moist towelette.
Well, yeah, I read that part.
She does make more money on Amazon than she makes on us.
Yeah.
She's just passing along a really good deal to us. She don't make anything. With all the supplies that she uses to mail it to us, oh my god, she don't make any money. I could use no tape on all of mine and not individually wrapped, but whatever. You could wrap it in a cellophane and I'd be happy. Not baggies. Saran wrap's what I like. Easy to take off. And it's really beautiful out today. When you gonna go back outside, Kodi?
I don't know when I can get back in the house. Hey, Cop Watch. Good afternoon from South Carolina.
And I'm saying Tapatios.
Yeah, my brain isn't working enough for me to be able to say that name correctly, and I
But
don't want
I might
to
be
say it.
wrong because Tapatios might be T-O-P, not
I know, I know.
T-O.
I've gone through it before, and I've said it, but I'm just gonna go with Cop Watch for today because that's how my brain is today. It's just how we're gonna roll today.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
I see somebody left their house shoes outside.
He says you got it right.
And
Tapatios.
they are wet. There's some house shoes drying out here. What the hell was that?
Wind chimes.
No. Charger. I found an electronic outside in my plants. Some kind of charger for some.
You found a charger in your plants.
Well, here's the story. Yesterday, I spent part of the afternoon with my friend from Ukraine.
Uh-huh.
And she came over because she wasn't feeling very well and she thought she might have COVID. So I said, come on over.
You're brilliant.
No, she needed a COVID test.
Yeah.
And I have 8 tests. And so I told her to come on by and I would give her some tests. Because she's been spending her afternoons with Ukrainian ladies and they're sewing stretchers for Ukraine, for the army over there. And so she has to be around a whole bunch of people that she's not usually around. And she didn't want to go until she knew that she wasn't sick.
Right.
Because last time when she thought she was just not feeling good and her husband said, you know what, let's go get a COVID test. And she was COVID sick. She didn't even think. Yes, I am a COVID test hoarder. Not really. It was just 2 times from the USPS. They give you 4, a package of 4. And so I had both of them. I gave her one that had 4. But she has 2 kids in school and a husband that has real bad heart problems, and so it's just real important for her to know if she's been
Yeah.
exposed or not,
No, I can
and be able
understand
to
that.
deal with it right away. Yeah, so anyway, she came over and I gave her some things besides the test. I gave her a hydrangea for her to put in her yard, and I thought that would help her to grow something while she's grieving for all the people that are being murdered over there.
Right.
And then I gave her some electronics that my brother had given me. And they're worth a lot of money, but I didn't have a way to test them. And so that's going to be a quick flip, quick money for her. It's probably a couple $100 worth of stuff I just give her.
Did you see what someone did to the embassy, the Russian embassy?
With the
I think it
blue
was,
and yellow flag and then
yeah,
the spotlight trying to knock it. Yeah, yeah. That
and
was
it
funny.
kept bouncing around like, nope, you can't get me.
And the light, the flag thing was bouncing like the guy holding the thing was laughing.
Hmm. And like it was running away from the spotlight and come, you
Yeah,
can't get me. It
that
was
was so
fucking
awesome.
hilarious. I was like, oh my god, the Ukraine wins little battles in strange ways, but they do, and I thought that was absolutely fantastic.
They're the best army in the world.
I'm like, oh my god. Then and the sheer gall to to spotlight the Ukrainian flag on the Russian, building. It's like, fuck
The
you, you
consulate.
know. And I love the stamp that they did honoring the military guy that told the Russian warship to fuck off. So now they have a stamp with a Ukrainian soldier holding up his middle finger. That's actually a postage
Yep.
stamp to them. And I'm like, that's
But you
awesome.
can't really see his finger.
Well, you still know what he's doing, you
Yeah,
know.
it's just his silhouette
Silhouette will
sticking his
do it
arm out. Yeah.
because the Ukrainians know what he did and the Russians know what he did, so it's good enough.
I feel sorry for the people of Russia.
I do
They're
too.
just rope-a-doped into this thing and they don't know what's really happening.
Yeah, they're of course they're not being given correct information. I mean, hell, we can't even say that we're being given correct information, but they're absolutely, because the people that are so suppressed by the government, they definitely are getting, the propaganda message.
Well, where I live here in Myrtle Beach, we have a lot of transplant people, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of Russians here. There's a lot of Ukrainians here, and I'm not mad at any of them. They don't have anything to do with it. Just there's only one dude that's responsible for all this horror.
Yeah. You know what I didn't know? I did not know that Steven Seagal had moved to Russia.
Wasn't that a weird story?
Yeah.
He's some kind of weirdo.
He moved to
He's lived
Russia.
there, what, 8 years so far or more, and he still doesn't know how to speak the language.
Yeah, you would think he'd learn that.
There's Wendy.
Hi. I didn't know he had become a Russian citizen. I'm like, I've never heard of anybody
Like, who would
unless
want to leave the United States and go to another country? It doesn't make any sense because um, I've known a lot of people from other places and that have traveled a lot, and we've really got it made here.
yeah. But especially one that's so, I mean, their weather is cold more than it's warm, and the people are so suppressed. I mean, the oppression there is unbelievable. So I've never heard of anyone wanting to go there to be a citizen unless it was for a business or they got married or something. It's kind of weird. Not my vacation destination of choice, although Russia does have some beautiful architecture.
Beautiful architecture, but it's not beautiful countryside.
Yeah.
And America has some beautiful countryside. Incredible. mountains and caves and prairies and what? To get a card? All right. She's driving to the dollar store. Did y'all get that?
Yes, your mom's driving to the dollar store?
Yep. Put the timer on. I'll go get her if she don't come back after a while.
Well, unfortunately, speaking of stores and things like that, and my mother, which I mentioned earlier, she did not get me the card that I needed because she has no idea what I was talking about. I didn't think she was, and she's gotten me the gift card before, but she said she didn't know what I was talking about. So
What are you talking about?
the like a Visa or
A prepaid
Mastercard.
Visa card?
Yeah.
Order it online. You meant to do your thing.
Yeah.
I just sold something. Oh my god.
Woohoo!
What the hell
Yay!
was it? Baba's Tunga giraffe. Animal toy. I sold a giraffe animal toy.
Okay.
$15.99, $23.42, all in. I hear talking. Are y'all talking?
I wasn't. No, I was answering you.
I thought maybe my mom was over here talking to somebody as she was backing out. Nope, she gone. Yahoo! That made 4. I think the secret is to not list. Because I've not been listing. I don't know the secret. I wish I knew. Wish they would give us a little formula. You know, it would be very helpful.
Right?
Even for YouTube. It's too many wives' tales. Folklore. Like if you're listening to somebody's playlist with the volume down, did you know that it counts?
Yes, I did actually.
Yeah, because as soon as you push play, they don't give a shit if you're listening or not. You're viewing it.
Yeah.
You can be viewing it with the sound down and still be viewing it.
Yeah, it's when it's muted though that they take issue with it. You can't.
No,
I
no,
mean, you can mute it on your computer, but you can't mute it on YouTube itself.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Those things count as views, even on mute.
Wendy. Well, Wendy, you go, girl.
All right.
Tell your ducks and gooses to take some lessons from Wendy. See, she busy.
So, Wendy, how'd everything work out? Are you confirmed with it yet?
No,
You
they're
just
just
still
practicing.
just practicing. All right. So I bought new clothes while I was at the Goodwill.
Nice.
A couple of summer tops and a couple of pair of pants and a swimsuit top
Cool.
that goes over my big fat belly.
Yeah, I've
And
seen you. You're huge. Shut up.
well, you didn't see all the big beer belly. It's not really a beer belly.
I saw you sitting on the floor on your porch while you were in your back lanai there when you were painting. So shut up. Don't try and
What the
freaking
hell? I'm
don't
not
try
getting nothing past you.
don't
But
try
look,
pulling that crap with me, girl.
we're all fat. What are we saying?
Well, I know I am.
I am. Wendy is. It's just that little bit that I mean, On me, 2 pounds makes me look like I'm really, really big. You know, an extra 2 pounds because I'm so little. I'm just gonna shut up.
Wendy's like, nope, not yet, but I'll keep you updated. Thanks. Just don't break the toad. I remember like a year ago, I used to have to try and help Toad get laid because Wendy was like, no, don't touch me. And now it seems she's going to break the toad. You're
Get it,
welcome.
get it, get it, get it, get it.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, the fun part is the practicing. I agree.
How was your Easter candy?
It was good. It was very good. Except for the two pieces that I won't eat. I'll give those to my son. Um, but yeah, the rest of it was absolutely delicious.
What 2 pieces?
Raspberry cream and banana cream.
Oh my god, the raspberry cream I bet was great.
I don't know. I don't like raspberry flavored things. I like raspberries, but I don't like anything raspberry flavored.
It's more creamy than raspberry.
So it's raspberry marshmallow.
Oh,
I
ugh.
just I just don't like raspberry flavored. I mean, like Russell
I
Stover,
don't like the marshmallow.
the cream chocolates. Yeah, they have the
Yeah, I got one of them.
yeah. Those are
I
the
mean,
ones I
I
usually
actually got
eat.
7 of them. The
Wow.
raspberry ones.
Yeah, I don't. I always give the raspberry. I used to give them to John, but since he can't really eat them where he is now, that I know of. If he is, more power to him. But
Right, Bonnie? I'm thinking in the next month when I have that surgery, I won't be able to eat for like the next 9 months, so I'll be all right.
yeah, even anything raspberry flavored, I can't do raspberry soda, raspberry candy, raspberry anything. I can't. I don't. It just tastes too chemical to me.
Your brain is not letting you enjoy it.
But I like raspberries themselves. No, my taste buds aren't letting me enjoy it because my taste buds think it tastes gross. And I never understood that. Oh, well, train yourself to eat things you don't like. Why? Why would I want to eat something I don't like? It's
I don't know, but
ridiculous.
I have over time started liking things that I never liked before. I never liked Brussels sprouts and I never liked asparagus, and now I really do like them.
Yeah, I like asparagus. I never liked it when I was a kid. There are a lot of things that you like your taste buds mature and your tastes change. Like when I was a kid, I wouldn't eat onions and mushrooms, and now I love them. But I'm
Yes,
not gonna force myself to eat something. I mean, that I don't like. I don't know if I like Brussels sprouts or not. I've never had them,
they're pretty
so
good.
I can't say one way or the other. Some people say they're really good, and some people are horrified by even the thought. So
Well, if you don't like green things in general, your your mind is gonna talk you out of it.
mm.
But if you like green things, I like greens.
I like some greens. I don't like other greens. It's not
I
really my
like
brain telling me one
seasoned
way or the other.
collard.
I cannot stand collard greens. I think they're slimy and gross. I won't eat okra either. Slimy and gross. No, thank you.
Now, you've only had the bad okra because if you've had good okra, it's called okra.
Well, then every place in that I've gone to in South Carolina that has tried to pawn that shit off on me has had the bad kind.
That's what they tell you in the country. If it's good, then you call it okra. But if it's bad, then that's regular okra.
Hmm. That's like if everything goes well, God bless you. But if everything goes to hell, the devil did it. Hi, my Wendy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So no breaking the toad.
It's fun. It really
You know
is
what?
fun.
I do remember all those times when he was like, "But Wendy," and you were like, "No, don't touch me," and I'm like, "Oh, come on, let the guy get laid," and you're like, "No."
Cody, I ain't left him alone.
Yeah, and now he's ready to press sexual harassment charges on you and shit.
That's okay.
My, how things have changed. I'm happy for Toad. Yeah, I've never had mustard greens either, but I think I'll pass on those as well.
I'd just come in to tell you
Yeah.
that I was live with Emily over there, Cody, yeah?
Yeah.
And our Emily's talking about you. And she's like,
Uh-oh.
if anyone bullies my Cody, I'm going to punch him in the face.
I love her. She's so awesome.
You get your attitude from? Well, no one bullies my Cody. And I'm like, okay.
Was somebody bullying me and I didn't know it?
No.
It just came out of the blue, huh?
Yeah, she's like, I'm Cody's bouncer. Okay.
Well, she's a vicious little thing, and she could definitely do the job.
She scared me, Cody.
And she is very bouncy, so
Yeah.
that's so cute. So everybody watch out. I've got British backup, okay? In the
She'll
form of a very, very
right.
small, a very small, bouncy redhead. So back off, people.
She run around
Beware.
about it, and I'm like, what the? She's like, that means you as well, Mummy. I'm like, okay. What are you doing?
And now you know why she's my favorite little Brit.
I
Hey,
don't.
Demetrius. You doing good? That's funny. Well, tell her thank you, and I love her.
I will do. I'm still getting over a cold.
I'm sorry.
I seriously
That
don't.
headache, the headache I had, the migraine I had, lasted me over a day. It
Yeah.
sucked. I did not like it at all. I was like, no, go away.
And I've been gardening.
Oh yeah?
Mm.
You didn't bury Toad in the backyard, did you?
Oh shit! I let my secret out. Nah, he's alive. He's alive.
Yay.
I swear. Would make noise.
Probably like, what?
Yeah, he's not going to make a noise though. Yeah, I've been gardening.
Making room for the gnomes, huh?
Yeah, Cody. Shh! Don't tell Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you're gonna sneak at least one or two in there.
I'm only allowed so many. I'm not allowed loads.
Yeah, they're gonna be hiding behind flowers and little shrubs, and
Yeah,
you'll figure out a way to get them in there.
yeah.
Yeah, Brits are sneaky. I'm telling you.
We are.
420, 420, 420, 420.
Okay.
Did you know it was 420?
Actually, I didn't. It's 8:20 over here at night time.
Oh.
No, 420 refers to the date, and it's a weed reference. It's a pot reference.
I know. I just.
Why everybody makes a huge deal out of it, I have no idea, but they do. So hey, have fun with it.
Because it's so great. Weed
Why
is
is it?
great.
Why is it great?
Mm.
Because it gives you the munchies.
Yeah, for me that's
Mm.
not great. I can't afford the munchies.
So many reasons.
Weed actually has a lot of medical benefits. It does.
It does.
But I've never been one of those people that glorified smoking it. You know, my kids in school did. Just, hey man, I'm so high. Yeah, fuck that. It's just there, you know.
It's just there. No big deal.
It's just there. I mean, I don't need people shoving the buds that they get in cameras so everybody can see it. Hey, look what I got. Nobody fucking cares. Shut up.
Well, then you would not be Facebook friends with my nephew that works at the pot farm because he is always posting the big cone of buds.
Yeah, but he works at a pot farm, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that just smoke it and they get their, you know, their deliveries, or they go and they pick up their weed and they're like, hey, look at these big chunks and da-da. That's nice. Now, can you put your shit away and we finish the conversation? Are you so distracted by the bag of weed in your hand that, you know, you can't hold a conversation? That shit annoys me. Hey, Demetrius, thank you. I don't know. People. I mean, I have no problem with people smoking it. I really don't. I don't think people should like drive a vehicle or operate machinery and shit when they are smoking it. But you know, if you're in a safe place that you're not gonna have to worry about your reaction time, then go for it. And the same with edibles and all that shit, you know.
My reaction times have been great. Oh, last few. Never mind.
What happened to Dibble?
I don't know.
The incredible bouncing Dibble, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm still sick.
I'm sorry.
I feel like crap, Kodi.
You would have thought you'd gotten that cold banged right out of you.
No, we've been trying.
There are a lot of benefits to it. I mean, it does help with pain, and you know, with cancer patients, it helps give them their appetite back and helps them keep food down. There are a lot of benefits, and it's a more natural substance than a lot of the chemical drugs and stuff that they give you. So, I mean, you know, it's a good thing. But
Well, I'm going to name my kids after a pot.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Got any suggestions?
Croc. Kill me. Get it, crock pot.
Me and my friend named her kid Amelia, and we called her Amelia. But we totally named her Amelia.
Okay. Is that a weed reference?
Mm-hmm.
My oldest daughter got pissed off because she thought I named her after a stripper. So I don't know.
Desiree?
Yep. And it wasn't after a stripper.
Not a
so
stripper name.
I didn't even know there is. Or porn star or whatever. I'm like, I didn't even know there was anybody with that name like that. So yes, you did. No, I didn't. I think I know why I named you that. My God, stop telling me what I was thinking. I really hate it when people are like, oh, but you really no. It's kind of my brain. I think I know what I was thinking, you know.
Well, I was named after Debbie Reynolds.
I could see that.
My mom really loved Debbie Reynolds.
I was named because of the meaning of my name.
Darlene?
Yep.
What's the meaning of it?
So long hoped for.
Because that's my middle name.
Yeah. It means so long hoped for.
And my dad made a song about me, but he sung it Debbie Darlin', Debbie Darlin'. Oh, Debbie darling, Debbie darling. If I had a guitar, I would sing it for you. Bonnie Ray.
2 days until Friday. Why is that significant? Demetrius.
Because that makes it Wednesday.
Yeah, I know what today is, but why 2 days
What's
till Friday?
Friday? Weekend.
No, I suppose people with a life find that important.
The big date. My big date with what's his name?
I don't have a life, so the days of the week kind of blend together for me. I remember working though when I used to work on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, whatever. So when I was working for Walmart, I had to change my schedule up all over the place so that people couldn't get my patterns down. It was fun
Because
being
the
able.
regular shoppers would know you were just in there not shopping.
Well, there are people that actually came to Walmart every single day. I mean,
Right.
legit people, but there are also shoplifters that will case a store for a week or two before they actually steal anything, depending on what they're going to steal. So if they see the same people at the same time every day, they know. So I used to have to change up my schedule and be sneaky. Hell, I had like 3 different hats that I would wear. I used to every like month or so I would dye my hair like a different shade, and not every month, but I mean like the months I wasn't switching out hats and stuff like that. I think in 2 years I dyed my hair maybe 5 different times. It was always a shade of red though, except the one time I went a dark purple.
I want to dye my hair.
But yeah, I had to change things up just so people wouldn't get suspicious. And it was funny because I had a couple of them that were like, I knew that you were some kind of security. I see you in here all the time. As I'm hauling them into the back in handcuffs, I was like, yeah, you should have gone with that first instinct. But
Law enforcement.
instead you going to jail. So yeah.
So, what was the biggest, most unbelievable, outrageous theft that you were a part of the Operation Takedown?
Huh.
Did they take a TV? What was the biggest thing that you saw stolen?
Well, the biggest thing I saw attempted to be stolen was a home entertainment system. The TV, the stereo, the speakers, the whole schmeal. However, I saw what they were doing and notified my door greeter to check their receipts. And he nailed him at the door. He wouldn't let him out the door with it. And I had a manager standing right there too. If they gave my door, because the door greeters are like 90 years old.
Right.
So people used to try and run them over all the time.
That's
And
right.
the guy that was on the door, he was feisty, man. He would not give anybody an inch. He's that old guy that would like shoot back. You know what I mean? So I had an assistant manager up at the door as well to make sure that the door greeter didn't get hurt. And but yeah, they were like, "Oh, my wife must have the receipt. I'll go back. She's still in electronics." And he took off and went out the front doors. His wife was already in the car with the motor runner as he's trying to wheel out one of those trolleys with this huge TV on it and the big speaker systems and all this shit on it. Yeah, it was about $4,000 worth of electronics they were trying to walk out with. So, but there was him, his wife, and I think his brother, and they were all together. And if I had tried to make that stop on my own, because we didn't know what door they were going out, if I had tried to make that stop on my own, I probably would have gotten injured. Because there's no way, because that's grand theft. There's no way that they're going to go quietly for that. So I was like, Well, my goal is for it not to go out the door. So instead of having bragging rights, I'll just keep it from going out the door, you know? So I did. And I warned the other stores in the area that there was a teamwork in the stores trying to get electronics out. So yeah. I did have a multiple character stop. They were teenage girls, and there were 4 of them. And 3 of them were doing the stealing. One of them was mentally handicapped. Well, mentally challenged. I don't know, whatever they call it these days. She was slow. Um, and she didn't know what they were doing, but they just kept handing her things and telling her to put things in her pockets. Plus, they were stashing, things everywhere. And I followed these girls all over the store, including into the little snack area that we had, the little cafeteria thing. And they're sitting there bragging about how easy it is to steal from Walmart, and I'm sitting at the table next to them. That was fun. And then they tried to go out lawn and garden door, and I stopped them. And instead of running, they just all turned around and came back in the store. Ironically, the 13-year-old had stolen the most. She had like 90 something dollars worth of stuff, including a see-through bra and thong. And I'm like, girl, you shouldn't even be looking at this, let alone stealing it. What are you doing? The things that went in. Now, the 3 of them were sisters, and the girl that was slow was their cousin. And the things that went in that girl's pocket, I divided up and charged the other girls with, because I did see them putting them, having her put the stuff in her pocket. She had no idea what they were doing. So I wasn't going to charge her with anything. I didn't even put her on trespass. When parents came to get those girls were not happy campers. And when sorry, Dibble.
It's all right.
When the parents heard what they had done to the cousin, basically they could have gotten their cousin in trouble too. And her not having the knowledge of knowing that what she was doing was not right. I'm pretty sure that those 3 girls did not sit down comfortably for at least a week. But yeah, they were stealing CDs and makeup and jewelry and just things that teenage girls would steal, and except for that damn thong and sheer see-through bra set. Ironically, it was an underwire, and this girl wasn't even an A cup, so I don't know what the hell she needed an underwire for. But yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? Her mother
Well, they
was
can
like,
trade
"What do
it.
you-"
They can
her
trade
mother
it
was,
for joints of pot.
her mother was like, and what do you need this for? The girl was just, oh shit. Yeah, she was 13, so I could charge her. She had just turned 13 the week before. I was like, say, if you had been stealing a couple of weeks ago, you wouldn't have gotten charged because you're too young. Unless my boss gave me permission to charge you because you did steal 90 something dollars worth of stuff. But yeah, so all 3 of them ended up on trespass and had to do community service. But I seriously, when I stopped them, I thought that they were going to run and scatter, and they didn't. They all stood there like, oh shit. Because I was completely on my own stopping all 4 of them. And they all came into the back with me. So at least they had cooperation in their favor.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get that out of me.
I mean, I've had people throw things at my head. It's like, oh shit. And they pull it out of wherever they hit it and throw it at me.
Yep, because if I was doing that, me and you would be on the floor right now.
Yep, I've done that before. I had to wrestle 2-ton Tilly to the ground. She was stealing a bag of puppy food.
Well, I don't blame her. Sometimes that food is expensive and you have to pay for everything else. Why you still got to be paying for that?
Yep. And she picked up medication at the pharmacy, and so she had a small, she had a Walmart bag, and then our pet department was next to our pharmacy, so she walked from the pharmacy with the Walmart bag and the receipt in her hand into the pet department, grabbed the 17-pound bag of dog food, puppy food, and walked right out lawn and garden door. So because she had the Walmart bag and the receipt in her hand, it looked like she had paid for her everything, but the dog food, of course, doesn't fit in a bag. So when I stopped her, she tried to keep going, and I was like, no, you need to come with me. And she's like, no, I don't. And then she's like, you can't do anything to me. I have a bad back. And I was like, so do I. And yes, I can. And we ended up wrestling. And I mean, I landed right on her back, and I do have a bad back. And if that was true, if she had a bad back, she would have been screaming, and she didn't make sound. So I was like, yeah, liar. Hi, Danny Mae.
Hey. They're taking a 15-minute break, so I was like, I'm going to pop on and flip you off and call you my B1T Charlie and give you all that sort of love. Little Debbie, Wendy, hi.
Yay, Miss Danny Mae.
I think
Happy
this is
420, girl.
happiness. Yes.
You're the only one that will celebrate with me because these two girls won't.
I don't actually. We're in Kentucky, hon, so I can't celebrate it here.
Yeah, I'm in South
Sorry.
Carolina.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not go
I can't celebrate it either. Wink, wink.
It's awesome talking to you, kind of face to face, Debbie. I miss you. I miss you, my dibble. I miss you, dibbles.
I'm seeing a lot of lawbreakers up in here.
A lot of what?
Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers. No, I
don't break laws.
I'm not winking though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me tell you something. There was one time where I didn't have a cigarette and we have like tobacco, and I put it in a pipe that we had normally. Oh, this is like not good with Jake. Okay. That we had normally, so it had like resin built up because, it was from that. And I was just like, I think I might be a little high right now. And I was just trying to smoke tobacco, and then it like burned up the resin, and apparently I got some of that. So that's the whole truth, and so help me God.
Congratulations, TG. She was doing an Excel diploma exam and she passed. Yay.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, many congratulations.
Yeah, that's
Sandy,
the law of the bear.
hello.
Brown.
That's the
And a
law of the
particular
bear,
fruit.
TG. That's not a regular law. That's just the law of the bear right there.
I
There you
love
go.
Excel.
Hi, my angel TG.
Don't
My-
encourage her.
She is an angel.
She is not an angel.
Mm-hmm.
She's a
Yeah,
halo.
in my
thief.
old job, I had to do Excel spreadsheets all day, every day.
Well, I do sales on my channel, Sandy. On Saturday, I'll be doing one around 4:00. Yeah, I haven't done one on anybody else's channel though, but yeah, I've had a couple on mine.
What kind of are you still selling your jewelry or things that what are you selling, Kodi?
Jewelry.
Okay.
It's not just my jewelry. I mean, I have a few rings that I've made and stuff things that I've made, but I haven't been able to get much made because of my eyes. So between my eyes and just not feeling well or whatever, but I have other jewelry and stuff here that I've been selling. Some of it's silver and some of it's costume, and yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been selling that too.
That's really awesome. Oh. Yeah, she'll support you, Sandy. Oh my goodness. I love her. I love so many people in like the YouTube world, and I feel bad. I'm gonna make an honest. Actually, I'll wait until tomorrow on my live, but I gotta tell people, Kodi, you know where I've been and what's been going on. If Johnny read the whole entire text to you today.
I don't
What happened?
remember. I don't remember.
Well,
I remember you flipped me off.
Yeah,
Give us a
I do.
teaser. Give us a teaser.
A teaser. Yeah, and so he didn't read the whole thing. So, but I don't think he understood that. I mean, obviously,
Well,
maybe well enough, but
Jimmy was also in the back too. So
oh, okay, so maybe it was that.
Yeah.
But no, I like I'm having a time lapse with my insurance, and so I haven't been able to get my medication. And
Okay.
so I have been going through the deep dark of day 4. Well, I took one last night because I was able to get one. I found, yeah. Long story short, I'm not on oxys or Xanax or Valium or anything that's like highly like messes with your brain, but my body is really sensitive to medicine, and I've been on gabapentin for 2 years, and not taking it for 3 days like really messed me up. And I'm not complaining because I was just like, whoo, I'm doing this. And I was still able to do the Monday Night Live on Terry's channel. And thank you so much for being there,
But
Kodi.
you know
I'm
what,
sorry.
Danny Mae? Sometimes it's good to take a medication vacation. It's better for your body to the
I
receptors.
agree with
And for
that. And
gabapentin, I bet it is.
yeah, I agree with that 100%. But I did not choose to come off of it,
Well, I mean, I
you
know, but
know.
I'm just saying it's not all bad because your body is actually going to do better when you get your prescription straightened out.
I miss my
Yeah,
gabapentin.
I mean, for me, I agree with you 100%. But if you're relying on something and you're just like, oh, boom, it's gone, then it's
Yeah.
not fun. But if you prepare yourself for it, then it's just like, okay, at least I, mentally, physically, whatever, I'm prepared for it. And truly last night I was just like, well, it's already been 3 days, maybe I should make it 4. And then I found another pill. I have like
Everyone I know
3
on
pills that
gabapentin,
I
it's basically life. You don't have life without it, right? Am I right?
Well, it helps relieve the pain in my hands.
Because life is crappy until you get the gabapentin.
Well, my life was painful without gabapentin, so it's a nerve pain relief for me.
yeah, and I know people take it for different reasons, and for me, it was like an anxiety thing. It helped me sleep, and
Oh, really?
there was
Wow.
one other reason that I won't get into. Yeah. Um, but and that's why I was prescribed it. And when you're forcefully, and I'm not trying to be negative, I'm really not. Um, I agree with you. I like even last night, I was just like, well, then I'm just, I found these 3 pills. I'm not going to take them. And then everyone was telling me, including Jake and a friend that I was talking to at the time, we're just like, look, if you're in this mindset where you're about ready to throat punch someone and you can't sleep and you have major anxiety, then just like effing take it. And I was just
Yeah.
like,
Please take
okay,
it now.
fine. Well, yeah, that's basically what they were begging me, especially
Yeah.
Jake, because he's the only person I could throat punch. I can't throat punch anyone through the phone. So,
You better not throat punch my
except for
kid.
Kodi. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I know how to block.
No. Oh God, no. Hell no. Yeah. But it's
I know how to
hard
block.
though. Huh?
I said I know how to block. You
Block
can throw
me?
punches at me. I can block it. I'm good.
Oh, okay. There you go. Psh, psh. Yeah, yeah. Kung Fu fighter. Huh? Yeah, you're a Kung Fu bear, aren't you? Sorry.
Be bold. Be bold, Kodi.
Tell me
Actually,
more of what you're thinking.
actually, I trained for 3 years in Shaolin Kung Fu, so yes, I am.
What?
Yeah.
How do you like me now, bitch?
So funny.
It's still as funny as it
Same as
was.
I've always liked you.
And the bold
Same as
lion
I've
called
always
me
liked you.
the bold lion called me a ninja bear. He said my bear was a ninja. I'm like, ninjas wear the mask on their face, not on their head, you moron. Yes, I'm a ninja Care Bear with a big
What
pirate ship
ninja
on my
has
chest.
like a pirate hood?
God.
Where's
Here's your
he
sign.
been lately? I'm wondering.
Who?
Bold lion. You haven't seen him? That's a good thing.
Oh, my Wi-Fi.
Baclofen? I don't know if I've ever had baclofen.
My Wi-Fi's going out. Tag nav it.
I used to have shit. What's the other one for nerve pain? And now I can't remember what it was. Lyrica. I used to take Lyrica, but when they put me on the different blood pressure medications and heart medications, I can't take Lyrica because it can interfere with that. So they put me on the gabapentin. Now I live with my hands in gloves all the time. So yeah, it's fun because I don't have the gabapentin.
Yep. Wonder why gabapentin's so hard
Better than
to
oxys,
stay on.
you know?
It seems like they don't want to keep you on the gabapentin. I just don't understand it.
Well, the doctor has their rules for things.
Yeah, but
and
the
he
thing
wants-
is that they're not.
It damages your kidneys and things like that. That's why.
everything
But
everything damages everything. So
exactly.
Gabapentin does?
everything will damage
Well, that's
something.
why they just have it in moderation and they don't just give it to everybody and give them plenty of it so that everybody doesn't have the pain. Because it's not addictive or it's not the same kind of properties as like oxys. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not like an opioid or an upper or downer all arounder.
Right.
It like focuses on specific things,
Like
but
if you
your
don't
body
need
can
and you take one of them,
become
you're not
reliant on
messed
it.
up or something. You know, it only
also-
affects you when you need it.
It also affects different people different ways. I've had people tell me that gabapentin made them loopy, and they only took like 100 milligram
Yeah, I
dose. And I was on 900 milligrams like 3 times a day, and it never made me loopy. Never helped me with sleep. Never any of those things. So it did help with the pain, which enabled me to sleep a little longer. But it didn't make me fall asleep. You know what I mean?
yeah, I took 300 milligrams for the last 2 years every night before I went to bed. And Kodi, there's been so many times where you and I have been talking, and I'm just like, dude, it's kicking in. It's been like 45 minutes. I could tell I'm like, I feel like I'm in the Matrix, like his speech is like, yeah.
I have neuropathy,
So,
Sandy, but I'm not diabetic.
hmm?
I have neuropathy in my hands and my feet. I'm not diabetic, but I have
Yeah,
the neuropathy.
my dad has neuropathy also. I believe it's neuropathy. He has the drop foot, and then one of his hands major what is it called, a nerve pain, and that's why he's on it, so. But yeah,
the
when
reason,
you're used to something and all of a sudden you don't take it, I mean, if you have a headache, or even if you're on
So
your
Danny
menstrual
Mae,
cycle. But
are you getting this straightened out? You've got your insurance back on and you did, or what?
yeah, I do. But I'm just wondering, being off of it for 3 days, taking it last night, and
what about it?
excuse me, yeah. I'm just wondering if I shouldn't have taken that one last night, but I've my main point is I've felt sick and achy and hot and cold, for the last 4 days.
That's because your system is adjusting to not having the gabapentin in it.
Right. And it's just like aspirin or ibuprofen. If you take one every day for, headaches or menstrual cycles or for back pain or whatever, and all of a sudden you don't have
Or
it,
for
then
arthritis.
yes, there you go. Yep. 100%.
Tell me about it, because I will go
100%.
hunt down wherever I gotta go or hurt whoever I gotta hurt if I gotta get some pain reliever, some Aleve. Aleve is my thing. I don't take the others. I can't take like ibuprofen and acetaminophen. That doesn't work for me. I can't take any kind of pain pills because it makes me nauseous. So.
Yeah, I'm not a pill popper, but I mean this one did the doozy on me, and I was vomiting for like the first day. I was just like almost like, please take me in. I mean, and then I'm just like, dude, it's gabapentin. I'm not like a drug addict. It's not like, once again, it's not oxys, Valiums, or
It
like
doesn't matter. It's still
hardcore.
it's a build-up blood level medication, and it affects your system, and it stays in your system. And when your system suddenly doesn't have it, you do go through withdrawal symptoms from not having it in your system. I went through the same thing when I didn't have mine, and I felt horrible. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. Yeah, because I got the chills, I got the sweats, I got cranky. Oh my God, I almost ripped John's head off one time. You know, it you have the
Literally,
same,
probably,
yeah. You have the same symptoms as withdrawals from any other kind of medication, except it's actually not as severe as with an opiate. Um, but yeah, it's the same process getting it out of your system, and your system basically goes into shock, and it
yeah.
deals with it, and then you're fine. But when you get the gabapentin back, you'll be fine taking it again.
Yeah, but I mean, like what Debbie was speaking of, like, do you really want to go back to it? And I'm just like, quite honestly, no. And I'm gonna see how tonight goes without it, and then my anxiety, like, my anxiety through the roof,
Yeah.
and I'm taking offense to everything, and I'm just like, why why is this person bothering me? I'm like, I'm never bothered by this person, and I'm just like, and
Wow. So when
or
I
little.
when I ignored you in Cajun's chat this morning, it really did fuck with you, huh?
No, quite honestly, no, because I had taken one last night, and I felt like I slept much better, but I feel like kind of jittery today because of
Yes.
it. I don't know. Um, but no, little things like uh, oh yeah, okay. Here's the situation. So in the strictly paranormal, uh Terry was like, well, is that all, Danny Mae? And I had told like a plethora of like stories, and you were like, is that all, Terry, or is
Right.
that all? And then question mark, laugh out loud, love you, Terry. And I was just like, what did I do wrong? And I'm just like, but I had to reevaluate because I don't know. I just felt like I was like picked on for the last 3 days, and I'm not confronting you and saying, "Oh, Kodi, you picked on me." No, I read through a lot of your messages, like because I'm sorry, what?
I said hi to Susie Woozy.
Oh,
Hello, Susie
Susie Woozy! Oh my
Woozy.
goodness, great guest on. Yes, great guest. Last
Oh, Sharon
Friday.
Karen. What happened to that Sharon Karen show?
Yeah, we're gonna start that up. Lisa has been working out of town and flying back and forth, and her schedule's been really busy. But we are gonna start that up
Hey,
again.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
BRB. Okay. But no, I mean, I was taking offense to even Jake was just like, where's dinner? And I was just like, I made you a pizza. Like, what do you mean, where's dinner? You need to eat more? It was just like stupid. Like, did I not make enough for you? Because I told him like early, it was just so stupid. And I'm like, I am not this crazed out, freak out person, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not. And when I become that way because my body is dependent on something and I don't have it anymore, then I'm just like, ooh, I do not want this in my life, no matter how much it helps me, you know.
Well, there's good points and bad points to that. So,
Yeah. I'm
you
not going
know,
to take one tonight.
if being on a medication helps levelize your life, then you need to evaluate that, because otherwise you're going to freak out everybody around you as well as yourself and put yourself through a lot more emotional trauma than is necessary.
Well, and true. And Kodi, along with what you're saying, if anybody's on medication and they don't want to be on it, don't just stop.
Yeah.
Like, God help you. Do not just stop. Go and it wasn't my intentions to completely stop. It was situational, just like you.
Yep.
And it's not a safe, fun place to be in at all.
No, it's not. It makes you feel horrible. Definitely get doctor's guidance for that, because they will wean you off it so that your body doesn't go through that.
Yeah.
You know, there are people talking underneath my bedroom window.
Oh dear. That's kind
Well, they might not be right next to it. I can't see right next to it, but they're like in my side yard, because I know they're not in the neighbor's yard. They're too close to my house. I mean, I don't know. Weird.
Yeah.
My neighbors are always doing weird things out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I 100% fuck with you all the time. So I just thought that
I
was,
love it.
I just thought that was so funny the way Terry said that. Okay, is that it? Like, I'm like, she has been talking for an hour, and you're all like, oh, is that it? That was so funny.
And not just one story, but like multiple different experiences. I know.
Right?
And I didn't get it until later. And I was just like, but I wouldn't have been totally like, that's why I didn't show my face on Monday. I was so sick. I was like throwing up, like not feeling well. Once again, I'm not on opioids or any, up or downers. It's a legit medication, and I know medications are legit. But I'm saying it's not something that are highly addictive. But if you've been taking it for over a year or over 6 months, or in
you don't have
my
you don't have
case,
to
like
justify,
2 years,
you
your
don't have to
body
justify the
relies on
medication.
it. And if you suddenly,
You don't have to justify the medication.
okay,
You'd be amazed.
I just don't want people to think that I'm good.
You'd be amazed at how many people that we know on YouTube actually take gabapentin.
Huh? Whoa.
Yeah, like 8 out of every 10 people have gabapentin. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
A lot of people have neuropathy, or they have, the other uses for it, things like that. So, there are a lot of people that take gabapentin.
Oh.
Bye, Sandy.
Bye, Sandy.
Welcome back, Darlene.
Bye, Sandy. Hi, Darlene. I can't see the chat. Every time I go in and out, it just like messes up my Wi-Fi. So my apologies. And yes, I'm saying sorry. But anyway, I agree with Lil Debbie though. It's just like I really don't I'm gonna come off of it safely, and for now I can, but for 3 out of 4 days it was like really, really messed up. Yeah. So I think my boyfriend's back on trial, so I'm gonna go. But I love you, Kodi. I love you, Debbie, and Wendy. I want to know you more so I can love you too. Okay. I love you because Kodi loves you. Oh. Okay, much love, everyone. I
Love
gotta
you
go see
too.
my boyfriend now. Okay.
Go behave yourself, bitch. Give my dog some love.
I will. Yep. He's sunbathing right now. I'll send you a picture if you want to show it.
Okay.
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 Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
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 I have no idea what trial she's talking about, but whatever's making her happy. Ugh.
So I can't stay on much longer. I just had somebody come to the door, but they didn't come to see me.
Ah, I love Danny Mae too, TG. Well, I'm actually feeling very run down and very tired, so I think I'm actually going to end it. It's a short show today, 2 hours. If anybody has any links they want to drop, go right ahead and drop them. I'll give you a couple of minutes for that.
Drop it like
See
it's
who's
I
got,
don't have any links. I don't ever do anything on my channel.
see,
I'm a reseller, but mostly I'm just retired.
Cajun Roots is live with his Hump Day auction. Jabby's Treasures is live, discussing our discussion highlighting our handmade items.
Is Tania on right now? Doesn't she have a part 3, 4, or 5 of the box or something?
She was on at 2:00, but I don't see her as live right now. Lydia, Arito Jewels by Lydia is on.
Oh yeah.
And Philly Flipper Live is doing a power hour listing session.
Oh.
So he's live right
A
now as
lot
well.
of choices. Well, I've got to make something to eat and go monitor what's going on.
I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed too, if that's any consolation. And I hope everybody has an awesome day and the rest of your week. And I will be back on Saturday morning, and I will be doing my sale on Saturday afternoon around 4. I haven't scheduled those 2 shows yet, but I will get that done. I channeled an overachiever for like 1 day, and that was it. So they abandoned me. So, and yeah, Susie, Sandy has a thing scheduled. She's supposed to be going on live soon too. Just Sandy.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, she just went live 27 seconds ago. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Live in the shop.
Bye.
So, bye everybody. Thanks for coming. Love you guys.